Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Taurus Truth Tarot, where we are all Taurus all the time. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. My name is Shannon Colleen. I am a Taurus Sun and Venus. We are going to get our message. However, before we do, I just want to remind everybody that for the month of August, I am giving half off personal finance readings. So there's a link in the description box below to my booking site. And if you have trouble finding that, just leave a comment and I will link the booking site to your comment. So half off of personal finance readings for August. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy? Show us clearly. What is the overall energy, please? Show us clearly. Divine Source Creator, show us clearly, please. What is the overall energy? Show us clearly. What is the overall energy? Divine Source Creator, show us clearly, please. Show us clearly. There we go. All right. So we have here. What do we have here? Ooh, I love this. Tell shame to suck it. I love these cards. It literally says on there, tell shame to suck it. Okay, so, oh, I love this. This is about facing and releasing any feelings of course, shame, obviously, guilt, things we aren't so proud of that we've done in the past, or you being shamed for outside sources, right? And it is time to say, you know what, F off, right? I'm done with that. I'm not going to feel guilty anymore. We all, it's a learning process. Everything we do is a learning process, right? So I'm not going to be shamed into a corner. And the reason I love it so much is because the bottom of the deck has bring your monster flowers. So once you accept it and you go, yeah, you know what, I did that. And, maybe I wasn't so proud of it at the time, but I'm not going to live my life in fear or feeling guilty to the point of it, choking me to where I can't move forward. So I love it because we just had the new moon yesterday, right? The new moon in Leo, which is if you didn't watch that, you should, because that was about really letting go of things that, truly are like an ending, things that don't serve you. And I feel like this is part of it on the emotional front. What really can help with this, guys, if you are having problems letting go of it, is definitely energy healing work, the Reiki that I do. Now, in this case, it would be the super conscious Reiki, because that's where we clear the subconscious and start getting that all out of there, right? Because a lot of you might be sitting there saying, oh, well, I don't feel like that, right? But subconsciously, you're still holding on to it, which holds you back, right? And I love this. They keep having me go to the bottom of the deck. And then once you do this and you bring your monster flowers, right, you have to expect a miracle. Because a lot of times what's holding us back from these miracles is that subconscious. It really is. I mean, we definitely, it's fact that we live our daily life, 95% of it, we live through the subconscious, which is why we do repetitive things over and over again. Sometimes we think we've healed from something, but it's still there, right? It's still there. So this is a really good time to exercise any way possible to let go and release, right? Especially over the next 2 weeks while the energy of this new moon in Leo is here. Yeah, look at that. We want to celebrate. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So the 2 of Cups and 4 of Wands here. What that's telling me before we even get started in the tarot here is that this could be old childhood wounds, right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm always sharing my life for the longest time, well, my whole life that I can remember. My mother was verbally abusive and basically would tell me that I would never amount to anything. I was useless. She didn't know why she had me. All those kind of things. Talk about shame, right? Yes, I have worked through those. Yes, it has taken a while. But yes, you can work through even the toughest things. So your happiness lies within you and in that healing. So some of you could have had a really hard childhood, a home life that has kept you stuck. Even if you've had success, it's keeping you from even more success, okay? So that's not going to be everybody, but you know where your shame lies. Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly. What is the message, please? Losing my camera. All right, there we go. Show me clearly, please, for Taurus, angels, guides, ancestors. What is the message? What is the message? Thank you. Okay, so our first card out, look at this. I love this. I love this, death and rebirth. And, you know, it's so important right now. As we're getting to Lionsgate also, 8-8. It's really, really important to accept the death. Okay, so accept the surrender. Give it all to the divine. Give it all to the universe. Give it all. Like I don't know how better to say that, but it's like it is surrendering to the divine. It is surrendering to the universe, saying, I now release this, the shame, right? I release it to you. I'm not going to carry it any longer. And I love that. And then there's the Four of Wands where you can start building that really happy foundation for yourself in the physical, in the mental, in the spiritual. It is like, Taurus, you're not going to lose yourself, I promise, but it is like a whole fresh new outlook beginning release for you right now, if you choose to do so. Okay? It's going to lead to a lot more, how do you want me to say this? A new way that you look at you. An even more loving and positive way, the way you look at you and how you love yourself and how you put love out there and how you build this foundation, again, in all areas. I love it. Show me clearly, please. Thank you. Why that dropping out? Yeah, look, it's time to let it end. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, I always like, is a very good card, but in this reading in particular, it's like almost finally I can let go of that. Finally, I can let go of that. Whatever that is, right? I can finally walk away. I'm at peace. The Ten of Swords in this deck, look at her. She's not down on the ground with 10 swords in her back. She is literally able to walk away now from that and enter into a peaceful zone. Especially, you have to remember that the swords represent the mind, and that's what we were talking about, right? The conscious, the subconscious, gaining new knowledge, new acceptability from the super conscious pool. I love it. Then we have the Three of Wands. This is beautiful because there's this sense of walking away into peace. Walking into peace, I should say. There's new adventures on the horizon. This is you being able to let go of that shame, if you will, and be able to try new, to do new, to believe in yourself in a way that you probably haven't in a long time, and even more. I love this. I love all of this. It's very deep today, but it's needed, right? Show me clearly. What is the mess? Thank you. Yeah, look at this, Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is the nurturing of the soul. This is where you nurture in all these places, right? Mentally, emotionally, that you heal, and you're nurturing and loving and taking care of yourself in order to have a more genuine and a more prosperous physical life. I love it. Show me clearly. Wow, these cards are just flying out, my loves. They are flying out. Yeah, look at this, the Five of Wands. I will say this, it came out in reverse. It did. However, I think it means the same. It's like, I know what is valuable to fight for and what isn't. So I am not going to fight. How do you want me to put that? I am not going to fight I'm sorry, they're given to me clear. I'm not going to fight myself. That's what I'm getting. I'm not going to fight myself and let those feelings or thoughts of inadequacy come back in, no matter where they came from. I am not going to do that anymore because that is a child's game, and I am not going to do a child's game. I'm telling you, a lot of this comes from your childhood. It truly does. And sadly, we get it from all over. And it's not that the world is bad necessarily. It's just the way it is sometimes, right? This could have been a teacher who downplayed you. This could be, you know, a brother or sister. This could be friends that betrayed you. It could be anything, right? But I really feel like For most of you, this does stem from childhood. But this is also a card of change, right? Fives are about change, right? And seeing things through the eyes of a, basically like a pure soul is what I want to say. Like your purest form of yourself. And viewing yourself that way at this point now. In order to really experience life at its finest. All right, let's see what else we have, please. Angels, guides, ancestors for Taurus. A lot of new spiritual energy coming in for you too, because we have mostly wands here. We got 3 out of the 6 cards are wands. And wands are the closest, the most spiritual suit, okay? So it's a new spirituality. It doesn't mean that you're going to go be, you know, Mother Teresa. That's not the type of spirituality that I'm talking about. You're still going to have the finer things in life because that's what Taurus is here for. But it is a newfound faith in self. That's what it feels like, a newfound faith in self. Show me clearly. What is the message, please, for Taurus? What is the message for Taurus? Oh, I thought that was coming out. Show us clearly, please. What is the message for Taurus? What is the message for Taurus? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, look at that. I let go of all expectations. Yeah. You know, you really do. I really feel it's like not even your expectations. These were the expectations that others put on you, whether they be framed good or bad. You know, like I said with my mother, like you're never going to amount to anything. I let go of those expectations because those aren't my expectations, right? So there is a big letting go here, which I think is really important for you all to do. I wouldn't overthink it. Just let it flow. Because look at the bottom. It says, I stand up for what I believe in. I think your belief in yourself is changing immensely. Even if you're a very confident person, I still feel like this is a big change. So with that being said, my loves, don't forget to like, share, comment. I read each and every one. Subscribe. And definitely take advantage of the personal finance readings that are half off. Or again, some of you could really use that super conscious Reiki session. The link is in the description box below. And all of my love, light, and blessings to you until next time.